Hey y'all. Hey. Happy day, beauties. Happy day, happy day, happy day. How we doing? Happy day. Hold on real quick, y'all. Happy day, happy day. Hey, beauties. Just checking in, making sure we doing good. How is everybody doing today? Hope everybody is having a beautiful Monday. Y'all, we are in here today, y'all. I'm making sure we having everything set up. Hey TikTok, thank you guys for joining us. Give me 1 second. I am making sure that we have everything together, you guys. Come on in, come on in. While I am getting everything set up. Y'all, I am trying my best to see if I can see the comments tonight. So just work with me. Go ahead and drop a mirror in the chat if y'all are already here. If y'all can. Hold on, y'all. Drop a mirror in the chat if y'all can hear me. Drop a mirror in the chat. Drop a mirror in the chat. Also, if you are here, drop a mirror in the chat. Y'all, give me 1 second. I'm trying to pull up the chat on my other screen. Give me 1 second, y'all. We gonna get this together. Listen, we are going to get this together. We are going to figure all of this out, okay? We are going to figure all this out together, like I said. Drop a mirror in the chat, y'all. Drop a mirror in the chat. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for joining. Dear me, I am me. Welcome back, y'all. We are here Monday in the afternoon. How is everybody's Monday going so far? How are we doing? I'm trying to. We gonna get this live together. I'm just trying to figure out how to find the like I said, I'm just trying to figure out how to find the chat on TikTok so I am able to interact with you guys. Like I said, y'all, I'm just keeping it real. Keeping it real with y'all. Drop a mirror in the chat. Drop a mirror in the chat. TikTok, if I cannot see your comments, I am going to figure this out, okay? We are going to figure this out together. Hold on. I think I done figured it out. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. I don't even see it on here. I'm trying my best to see it on here from hold on. Let me see. Did I figure it out? I hope I did. I hope I did. Let's see. We are going to get this together. Come on in. Hey Trina, how you doing? Hey Jalen, how are you doing? Come on in, y'all. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Oh, hold on. I think he had said that did it say comments off? Why is the comments off? That don't even make sense. Okay, I want to see if y'all can see this message. I'm gonna get and type something. Let me know if y'all can see this real quick. Let me know if y'all can see this in the chat real quick. before we really get started. I just dropped a heart in the chat, y'all. Let me know if y'all seen that heart that dropped. Let me know if y'all see that real quick. Hey, Funny, thank you for joining. Hey, Winter, thank you for joining. Hey, Donnie. I'm going to say Donna. Hey, Donna, thank you for joining. I believe y'all can see what's going on in the chat. Go ahead and drop us some likes. Drop us some likes, some hearts. I believe we finally got it together, y'all. Listen, we don't have it all together. You ain't gonna have it all together at one time, right? We ain't gonna have it all together at one time. It's about trials and tribulations. It's about error, and eventually we gonna get this thing right. Okay. So I want to say thank you guys for being here with your girl. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for being here. So welcome back, beauties, to this most incredible show on earth. Dear me, I am me. I'm just your homegirl. All right. My name is Tashiana. Thank you guys for joining. If this is your first time here, I'm so glad that you chose tonight's space. So go ahead. I can see y'all in the chat now, right? So go ahead and drop a hi in the chat so I can shout y'all out because I want to say thank you guys for joining in. Hey Houston, thank you for joining. Hey real estate, Bess. Hey Bessie girl. Hold on, what state you in, girl? What state you in? Y'all, I can see y'all tonight. Okay. I'm so happy. If you have been on our lives for the last couple of weeks on Mondays, y'all, in this evening, y'all know your girl has been trying to figure out like how I can see y'all in the chat and stuff or whatever. But you guys, guess what? We don't figure it out, right? And for those who are catching the replay, I want to say you guys are not late. You guys are right on time. We are finally here. And before we get into anything, y'all already know how we do this on Mondays before we really get started. Okay. I love to check in with my beauties, with my ladies. And fellas, I know you guys are on here as well. But for my ladies, I love checking in with you guys. And I want to know, how are you doing today, girl? How you doing today, girl? How are you mentally? Today has been a long day. I know some of us has started at 4 a.m. How are you doing mentally, girl? Like, I need you to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 of like how you feeling today. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all my number. So as y'all always know, like I always say, 1 is the lowest, 5 is I'm okay, 7 is I'm above average, and 10 is, you know what, I had an excellent day. Like ain't nothing happened today. Hey, BBQ in Bourbon. Hey, Linda. So today I'm gonna say my day was above average. It was a 7.5. And the reason I'm gonna give y'all my reason. Like I am grateful that I have the opportunity to wake up. I am grateful that I have the opportunity, to just, like I said, to just see another day. I had the opportunity to eat today. I had water in my stomach. I was able to, speak to both of my parents today, speak to my siblings. I'm grateful to be on here and be able to also like speak to y'all, speak, more encouraging words into the next person. Like my day was a good day. Like I said, of course there was like some hiccups and stuff, but we are here, like there's nothing to complain about, right? So I had a great day. Um, like I said, I want you guys to rate yourself on a 1 to 10. How was your day, boo? Like, come on, let your girl know. Let your girl know. And don't just type a number. Don't just type a number because it sounds good. All right. Actually think about like how you was actually feeling today. You know what I'm saying? Because tonight we're talking about the relationship you have with yourself. Okay, tonight we're gonna talk about the relationship that you have with yourself. All right, we ain't talking about nobody else. We're talking about you, boo. Okay, so go ahead, drop your number in the chat if you feel comfortable. Drop your number in the chat if you feel comfortable. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my number. I said my number was a 7.5. This is how I'm feeling. This is how I'm feeling. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my number in the chat so I can be accountable. All right, this is my number. This is my number. Like I said, I'm a 7.5. I'll catch that replay. I'll see. Look, accountability at best. This is what we're gonna do, right? Because only you, there's no judging when you putting this number out here, right? There's no judging at all. It can't judge. This is just a number. This is just for you, right? So drop your number if you feel comfortable. Drop your number if you feel comfortable. All right. This isn't about fake positivity. Let me keep it real with y'all. This isn't about fake positivity, right? This is just about, like this is about you taking accountability, you being actionable, you moving forward with, okay, like how is my mental today, right? This isn't just think about happy thoughts, right? This is about you noticing how harsh you become on yourself. Like I said, tonight we're talking about the relationship with yourself, okay? And realizing that living life shouldn't feel like you have to destroy yourself in the process. All right. So tonight, before we get really in tune with opening up our diaries, y'all, go ahead and light your candle, grab your tea, your journal, your Dear Me worksheet. Go ahead and grab all that. All right. Because tonight we are actually going to open up the diaries. Like I tell you, every Monday we are going to be more and we're gonna get more and more in tune with opening up these diaries and being real. Okay. Now, before I actually really get started, you guys already know we have to say the disclaimer. Okay. We have to say the disclaimer. All right. All right. Let me drink me some water first before I say the disclaimer. Let me see. Let me drink me some water. But let me shout you guys out real quick. Hey, Shug. Hey, Carol. Hey, Be Still and No. Hey, Miami Butterfly. Hi, Janica Loving Me. Hey, Joni. Hey, She. Hey, Tinkabella. Hey, Jabril. Hey, you guys. Hope everybody is having a great day today. I don't know why my comments made 7.5 like almost like 10 times, y'all. That's crazy. I'm just not seeing her. That is crazy. But let me go ahead and get into the disclaimer, y'all, okay? Because like I always tell y'all, like I don't want to waste y'all time. You know what I'm saying? Like I know y'all have stuff to do, girl. I know. I know. Listen. Okay, so the DEMI program is designed to encourage self-reflection, personal awareness, and also emotional growth through guided journaling and also intentional conversation. This program is for educational and inspirational purposes only. The information, prompts, and also discussions shared within the Dear Me program are not intended to replace professional medical, psychological, legal, or financial advice. Participation in this program does not establish a therapeutic or clinical relationship. While many participants find journaling and self reflection supportive in their personal growth journey, individuals' experiences may vary. If you are currently experiencing severe emotional distress, mental health challenges, or require professional support, we strongly encourage you to seek guidance from a licensed therapist, a counselor, or a qualified health provider. Okay? By participating in the Dear Me program, you acknowledge that you are responsible for your own well being, choices, and personal development through the program experiences. The Dear Me program and its creator aim to provide a supportive and e- empowering environment, but results, breakthroughs, and outcomes will be different for each individual. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, Remember, what you are carrying, you do not have to carry it alone tonight. Most importantly, be gentle with yourself. So let's take a deep breath, y'all. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. Let's shake it off. Let's shake it off. Shake it off. So let's go ahead. Let's take a deep breath. Hold it. Let's let it out. I probably did it a little bit too long. But let's go ahead and get started, y'all. Y'all, I have been waiting for this conversation. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Your girl has been waiting for this conversation. Okay. Now let's really talk. All right. Y'all got your candles lit. Y'all got your candles lit. Go ahead and throw some mirrors in the chat if you got your candle lit already. If you got your tea brew, you got a little drink on the side. Like you got your journal, you got your worksheet, you sitting in a quiet space. Let's go ahead. Hey, bad boss. Let's go. Listen, let your girl know. Hold on. If y'all have any questions, throw them in the chat. Okay, throw them in the chat. Hopefully, I can see them. Okay, like I said, like don't be shy. All right. So y'all, let's talk. It's been a long day. Okay. So some of us have survived everything around us, right? Some of us have survived everything around us. And some kind of way we still became our own inner self critic. Okay. Um, like life has already worn you down, right? But the way you speak to yourself in private, that's hurting you too. Okay, like I said, we gonna talk tonight. All right. So I'm gonna rewind. I'm gonna go back. All right. So some of us have survived everything happening around us and still became our own self inner critic. Right. Like you have already been worn down. Right. But the way you speak to yourself in private, you are hurting inside just as well. Right. And the truth of the matter is, no one really gets to see that part of you hurting inside, okay? And and nobody hears the thoughts after each mistake, after each setback, after an emotional day, right? One thing I want to say is, look, sis, I am here with you. Okay. I am here with you. I understand, right? I understand that, right? Like the setbacks and mistakes, the emotional days, like nobody gets to see that, right? You put up this mirror, right? But I have to be honest. I have to be honest with y'all. Beauties, I have to be honest. Okay. Some of us are exhausted, not because life is happening, but because your inner voice never lets you rest. Your inner voice, your own inner critic never lets you rest, right? Here's a prime example. Here's a prime example. You're trying to go to bed, yet your mind is still racing inside, right? And now you have these nightmare dreams, right? So your own inner critic is not allowing you to rest. All right. But here's the scariest part. All right. Here's the scariest part. Like I said, y'all can. I'm gonna try my best to read the comments as you guys are joining in. Okay. I'm gonna try my best. All right. But here's the scariest part. All right. You have gotten used to talking to yourself like that. You have gotten used to talking to yourself like that to the point of you not even noticing it anymore. Okay? You have gotten used to you talking to yourself, the own inner critic, basically in a negative way to the point of you not even noticing it anymore, right? And sis, I'm gonna be honest, that's not okay. That's not okay. This is about being accountable. That's not okay. All right. Hold on. That's not okay. All right. See, it's not about, this is not about to be um one of them type of things where a sister's going to tell another sister something and it's going to sound like everything is fine, right? This is not one of those type of lives and stuff. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, right? Because I can't be another sister leading you into a direction saying that something is fine when it's not. All right. Like I said, this is about accountability when it's not, right? So, guys, I want you guys to go ahead and grab your journals. And I want you to grab your worksheets, okay? Because I think it's time to us to be able to really dive deep and have these conversations and confront certain things that be going on with us in our own mind, in our own inner mind, right? It's time for us to confront some things, right? All right. But before I get started, you guys, I want to address something. So I seen a comment as I was reviewing the last live, right? And the comment was on YouTube, and I tried searching for it, and I guess the person erased it, and they said that this type of content, basically, they were unfollowing because this type of content is not for them, right? Let me tell you something. I understand. Your perspective is your perspective, and the perspective of Ray Lewis is for us to be able to really have raw and reflective and honest conversations that a lot of us bury, right? So I understand this live and Dear Me, I Am Me is it's not for you, right? It's not meant to be for everyone, but it's meant for the person, or should I say it's meant for the female and the woman, meaning the child and the adult, to be able to come together and to reflect and to be able to open up their diaries and realize that, you know what, this is a sisterhood thing, right? And you don't have to go through what you have to go through like by yourself. Okay. So I wanted to address that this is not for everybody, and I completely understand that. All right. All right, we got that. Do we got that? Do we understand? So hold on, you guys. Before I move any further. Okay. Before I move any further. All right, so I just had to address that like real quick because hey, sometimes you just gotta address like certain things. Okay, so go ahead and grab your journals. Go ahead and open up your worksheets. Okay, all right. So question number one. Question number one before we really dive in. Question number one, right? Question number one is, what do I repeatedly say to myself when I feel like I am failing? That's question number one. What do I say to myself when I feel like I'm failing? Okay. Be honest. All right. Because nobody else has to read this question in your journal. This is for you. All right. What do I repeatedly say to myself when I feel like I'm failing? All right. All right. And let's talk about this. Okay. See, a lot of people call this being realistic. Okay. They call this being realistic, but really it's self criticism. Okay. It's really some criticism. For instance, saying I'm just telling the truth about myself. I'm just telling the truth, right? No, girl. No, no. You just normalize talking down to yourself like that. Okay. There's a difference between accountability and emotional punishment. There's a difference. Okay. See, some of y'all think that being hard on yourself is what keeps you growing. But really, It's what actually keep you emotionally exhausted. You get what I'm saying here? Y'all get what I'm saying? Put some mirrors in the chat, y'all. Put some mirrors in the chat. Put some mirrors in the chat. Put some mirrors in the chat. Hold on. Let me go down some. Put some mirrors in the chat, y'all. So I can make sure I see y'all. See, I'm gonna go back. See, some of y'all think that being hard on yourself is what keep you growing, but really, it's what keep you emotionally exhausted. All right, all right. So question number two. Let's go ahead and get into question number two. All right. What thoughts about yourself have you accepted as the truth that actually may carry hurtful patterns? All right. Let me say that again. I'm going to say it one more time. Write it down. What thoughts about yourself have you accepted as the truth that may actually carry hurtful patterns? All right. Because everything that you think is automatically true. Okay. It isn't automatically true. Okay. Now, here's the deeper part, y'all. Let's go a little deeper into this. Okay. Let's go a little deeper into this. A lot of the way people speak to themselves, like I said, this is a relationship that you have with you. Okay. So a lot of the way people speak to themselves didn't even start with it didn't even start with them. Okay. It didn't even start with them. Some of the thoughts came from childhood. Some came from pressure. Some came from consistently feeling love had to be earned. Am I getting somewhere? Am I getting somewhere? Let your girl know. Let your girl know. Some came from consistently feeling like love had to be earned. All right. And now you're carrying voices that don't even belong to you. That don't even belong to you. Now let's get some mirrors in the chat, y'all. Let's get some mirrors in the chat. All right. Let's get some mirrors in the chat, y'all. Let's get some mirrors in the chat. All right. Now question number three. All right. Question number three. All right, we're gonna dive deeper. We're gonna dive deeper. Question number three. Who taught you that you had to be hard on yourself? We're facing some stuff tonight. Question number three. Who taught you that you had to be hard on yourself? Who taught you that? All right. Because growing isn't uncomfortable. Healing, let me take that back. I'm sorry. I said that wrong. Growing is already uncomfortable. Healing is also already uncomfortable. But trying to grow while constantly tearing yourself down. Hold on. Let me take that back. Let me go back and make sure you understand. Growing is already uncomfortable. Healing is already uncomfortable. But trying to grow while constantly tearing yourself down, sis. Come on now. Come on. Sis. Now that's draining you. That's draining you. I'll say this again. That's draining you. because every time you try, that inner voice is reminding you of every mistake, every insecurity, and every fear. And eventually, you're going to stop trusting yourself. Yourself. All right? You're going to eventually stop trusting yourself. And sis, that's not okay. See, we got to do better about having a great relationship with ourselves. We try our best to have great relationships with everyone else, everyone else, everyone else. But what happened to the relationship of us becoming our best selves for us? What happened to that, sis? What happened to that? Like I said, yes, growth is uncomfortable, healing is uncomfortable, but tearing yourself down, sis, that's not okay. That's not okay. We got to do better about having a great relationships with ourselves. Okay? We got to do better. We got to do better. We have to do better. Okay? Excuse me, y'all. Because you can't build confidence. You can't build confidence while constantly speaking destruction on yourself. Let me run that back. You can't build confidence while constantly speaking destruction into yourself. Okay? Now that gives me a question number 4. All right? All right. Let's go ahead and go to question number 4. How write this down. How would my life feel if my inner voice became supportive instead of critical? Write it down. Write it down. How would my life feel if my inner voice became supportive instead of critical? Let me tell you something. Sometimes when I'm in a car, right? Sometimes when I'm in a car, have you ever felt like you've been in a car and you don't have no music on? You just driving in silence, right? And next thing you have a thought, right? And your thought is something from the past, right? One thing that I have learned, this is a good practice that you guys can also do, is when you have a thought from your past and it's not its best memory, hurry up and change it into something positive, right? So on my basically in my car on the left hand side of like the window, I have I will not assume, like, I will become, like, my best self, and, like, I have faith, like, I have, like, positive, like, affirmations in my front window, right? And it's just literally, like, on this little like, on a little note, basically on something like this that I even have for dear me. I didn't this wasn't even on purpose, but something like this, and it says it would be something like this, like, positive, "Stop explaining yourself so much," right? So something like positive like this, but I have it like on my little windshield, like corner, right? So basically, I have like something, like I said, like a little memory, right? And you just quickly like change it into something like positive, so you won't speak that destruction not only into yourself but also in your subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind likes to bring up a lot of like past memories, even though the best thing that you can do is to live in your the present moment, right? Because you're creating history, you creating like good history for now, right? So stop speaking destruction like on yourself. Stop thinking like negative thoughts and stuff. So one of the best things, like I always say, is like a tip that I always say: you think about something negative or you speak something negative, switch it to something positive. Like there is power in you, in your mind, and there's power in the tongue. We can go deeper on that, but we gonna just keep it like PG right now because I know I have like a lot of new viewers in here. So there's power in the way you think for your the way you're thinking of yourself, and there's also power in the tongue, right? You speak negativity, then guess what's gonna happen? You speak negative thoughts, then guess what's gonna happen? So try your best to think of something positive in each form. All right. So I hope I didn't stay too long on that, you guys. But I just love to speak like powerful things into other, well, encouraging to the next individual. You just never know what the next person is going through, right? So question number 4, like I said before, how how would write this down, how would my life feel if my inner voice became supportive instead of critical? Like I said, supportive, speaking and thinking positive instead of staying on that negative thought or the negative words that you said earlier to yourself. All right. All right. Let me scroll down to make sure. All right. I want to say hi to some of you guys that have joined the chat. So hi Bella, hi David, hi Liz, hi Renee, hey favorite two. Hey Charles. Hey, I don't know how to say your first name, so I'm gonna say your last name, Maurice. Shout out to all of you guys. Thank you guys for joining tonight. All right. I'm grateful. Very, very grateful. All right. Now listen, when you becoming supportive instead of critical, right? This doesn't mean lying to yourself. This doesn't mean lying to yourself. Okay? It means learning how to speak to yourself honestly without being mean to yourself. Okay? Because you can't hold yourself accountable without humiliating yourself emotionally. That's not how it works. Okay? You can't acknowledge mistakes without deciding you're, I'm gonna go back. You can't acknowledge mistakes without deciding you're a failure at the same time. That's not how it works, y'all. You have to hold yourself accountable. Okay, you have to speak honesty with yourself. Okay, you can't speak mean things into yourself. Okay, like I said, power in the tongue and power how you think. Okay, because healing isn't just about changing habits. Healing isn't just about changing habits. Okay, we gonna talk more on that on another day. All right, we just gonna get into the beginning part. Healing isn't just about changing habits. Okay, sis. All right, it's changing the way you speak to yourself while you're growing. Okay, see, some of us have survived long enough, and now it's time for you to live. All right, see, I really need us to stop becoming another unsafe place for ourselves. It's like I said, it's about having a great relationship with yourself. We're so busy having great relationships with everybody else, but what about you? What about you? What about you? Okay? Because you deserve honesty, sis. But you got to deserve, but you also deserve gentleness at the same time. So let me go back. You deserve honesty, but you also deserve gentleness at the same time. And maybe, just maybe, that's the work that you have to do right now. Maybe that's the work that you have to do right now is to be honest with yourself. It's to be gentle with yourself. It's to become your own safe place, right? Learning how to be a safer place for yourself emotionally. Learning how to be a safe place for yourself physically. Learning how to be a safe place for yourself mentally. Learning how to be a safe place for yourself spiritually. All right, sis? All right? Like I said, each time that we come on this live on Mondays, we are going to be open up this diary, okay? And we're going to be diving deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into each live. All right. We're going to be consistent with this. Y'all don't understand how many women I see constantly throughout today, and they have this wall up. They don't see anything, right? Y'all, we have to become our own our own safe space with each other. We have to learn to let that cape go sometimes, okay? We wear it strongly. It's time for us to release that cape. All right. All right. So on the Dear Me Journal worksheet, there's one question. There's one question that I want to ask you guys, right? And today we actually did more questions than we normally do. Normally we do about three, and today I'm giving away like 5 questions. All right. So the last question for tonight is, what is something you've been carrying emotionally that you haven't actually expressed? What is something you've been carrying around emotionally I'm sorry, what is something that you've been carrying around emotionally that you haven't expressed? Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. The great thing about that question is, or the great thing about these questions is, it don't judge you. People will sometimes judge you, but everything that you write on that paper, it's not going to judge you. It's for you to write the question down, for you to take accountability, for you to be honest with yourself, and to you to come back to your question, you to self-reflect on everything that you write down. All right, everything that you're writing down. All right. So, sis, I want to say thank you so much for being here, and most importantly, thank you for choosing yourself tonight. Okay, this is about real conversation. This is about real reflection, and this is about real healing. Okay. Now, if you are ready to take this journey with the Dear Me, I Am Me community, go ahead, y'all, and download the journal worksheet. Go ahead and download the journal worksheet so you can come back for check ins and for honest moments like this. Those questions that you written down, those questions would have been in the journal worksheet, and you all you have to do is just write in it, right? So it's for honest moments like this, all right? So one thing I want to say is I want to say thank you guys for joining Dear Me, I Am Me Live. All right, go ahead and download the worksheet. All right, and I'm gonna see you guys next Wednesday in the Dear Me, I Am Me program as we are going to dive deeper into each question. Okay. See, the questions that y'all hear tonight is just surface level, right? But in the community, we dive deeper into each question, and we actually converse on like how we are actually feeling. Like I said, self-reflection, being more consistent, right? And just letting go. That's what it's about, right? From one sister to the next sister. And just like I said, just being completely honest, right? Hold on, y'all. Before I get to the bottom, I just want to make sure I got everybody tonight. All right. So I want to say thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I hope you guys enjoy Dear Me, I Am Me Live. I definitely enjoyed you as well. But before we go, y'all, let's go back to the beginning. How is your mental on a scale of 1 to 10? How is your mental on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 is your lowest, 5 you are average, 10 you are having an amazing day. That question is not for me. That question is for you. For you to be honest with yourself. For you to always check in with yourself and to know how you are doing on a constant basis. That is what that rating is for you to know how you are doing every single day. All right. So until next time, peace, love, and always more laughs. See you guys Wednesday in the community as we're going to review these questions.